The Indian perfumery tradition is very different from the Western tradition. Whereas the Western tradition is many different things, the Indian tradition is essentially about sandalwood oil as a base and various other oils added on top. I'm with one of the foremost exponents of the craft in Hyderabad, in many ways the center of the Indian perfumery tradition, and he's going to make me 1, 2, perhaps 3, who knows how many bespoke fragrances. So, can I see a sample?
उसको हम बेस बना के इसमें ये सब दूसरे कुछ चीजें क्या
what he is part of is the Hyderabadi tradition of Ittar, which is hundreds of years old. Many of these have been made to the same formulas since medieval times. Now the basis of the Indian perfumery tradition, as distinct from say the French tradition, is sandalwood. Almost all oils have a base note of sandalwood. Hyderabad was lucky, as I'm sure he'll agree, because they were near Mysore, they were near all the sandalwood factories, and they had the finest sandalwood. They would take the sandalwood and they would put other essential oils on top of sandalwood, and that is how they would create it. Their perfumes tend to stay on your body for a very, very long time. Indeed, Hyderabadi perfumers brag about how you will smell of their perfumes for weeks after you apply them. In the rest of India, however, perfumers emphasize freshness rather than durability. My bespoke Hyderabadi fragrance presented a problem because I was not sure exactly what I wanted. Eventually, the perfumer created 3 different fragrances for me on the spot. He mixed various essential oils and extracts till he got the results he wanted. His style was far removed from the modern-day Western perfumery of Kiran and Ali. Okay, so it's not just one bespoke fragrance, it's 3 fragrances that distill the perfumery wisdom of the centuries. This one is rose and jasmine, the heart in a sense of a certain kind of Indian perfumery. This one is sandalwood, which is of course very, very Indian. And this, his own pièce de résistance, I suppose you would call it, is a mixture of 3 things. It's a mixture of oud, which comes from Arabian perfumery, of which we heard so much, sandalwood, which comes from our perfumery, and from European perfumery in Europe, it's the saffron from Spain. So I suppose if you were to use a parallel, it's a little like taking masala tapas and eating it on a camel. Thank you very much. Thanks. That left food. I knew a chef who had promised to custom make a dish for me that got its flavor almost entirely from fragrance. Can you actually customize a whole style of cooking? Well, a recipe maybe, but a whole style of cooking? Well, I'm here at the Vivanta in Bangalore, where Udipan Chakravarti, a chef I've known for a long time, has assured me he's going to cook me a fish dish, not just a fish in which the recipe has something to do with me, but in which the whole style of cooking is bespoke.
Hello, Mr. V.
How are you?
Fine.
Sit.
Thank you.
So, tell me about this. How are you going to customize the style of cooking?
The method is, it's an indirect cooking. Here we're not using the grill or something like that.
Okay.
It's the heat of the wood which cooks the meat.
So presumably you put the wood on some fire or something, right?
Yes.
So do I get to choose the wood?
Yes, we have some flavors of wood. Can I get the wood, please? This is a selection of wood.
Okay. What's what?
Mango, this is oak, and this is cedar.
So I can choose whatever wood I want?
Yes.
Okay, let's do the oak. Oak is the most boring looking of the lot. It smells like oak, which is not a huge surprise. What about the mango? Not even going to bother with the cedar. This is actually from a mango tree.
Mango tree, yes.
Okay. So what, you'll cook it on this?
Yeah. So normally what we do, we take the wood.
Okay.
I'll give you a selection of meat. You can select the meat.
So I can select the fish also?
Yeah.
All right.
So normally we marinate the meat and place it on the wood.
Okay.
And then the wood goes on the
and the heat will come through the wood, so presumably the mango wood flavor will infuse the fish. But at least that's the theory. Let's go with mango. I then chose my fish. And you can do this with meat as well.
You can do that.
But today we're doing it with?
Yeah, we are doing it with the seafood.
Okay.
So we have scallops with salmon.
All right.
We have John Dory and the prawns.
Scallops are North Atlantic?
Yes.
Salmon is what?
Scandinavian.
Norwegian, so it's disgusting. This is?
John Dory from Australia.
And the prawns?
Prawns are from Chennai.
Okay. So let's go with the one local thing you have here. So Udipan went about his task, slicing my prawns and heating the damp wood so that the mango fragrance scented my food.